Who is the truth nerd? An informant, a disinformant, or something even Delta Green can't comprehend? Uncover the secrets of this enigmatic figure and ask yourself, does the truth really set you free? I'm Game Master in Action, and welcome to the next episode of Biographies. The truth nerd? A mysterious figure that appears on the fringes of numerous cases, both closed and ongoing, within Delta Green's operations. In most instances, their presence is not tied to direct contact, but rather to information provided by witnesses, suspects, or evidence found at locations connected to investigations. What stands out is that the truth nerd appears to be highly informed about matters related to Delta Green, yet cautious enough not to draw excessive attention. Who is the truth nerd? This question is difficult to answer. The evidence is inconclusive, and the leads point to various theories. First and foremost, it is unclear whether the truth nerd is a single individual or a collective operating under the same pseudonym. Both possibilities have merit. What we do know about nerd doesn't clarify who they are, but reveals how they operate. The truth nerd acts solely as an informant, someone who isn't directly involved in Delta Green's cases, but instead steers certain individuals towards topics connected to these investigations. Even this interaction is indirect, taking place via online platforms, forums, or the darknet. In true conspiracy theories fashion, the truth nerd mixes truths with misinformation, creating an informational haze that simultaneously obfuscates and intrigues. Scope of knowledge and possible explanations. The level of detail in the information shared by the truth nerd is striking. It doesn't seem like a random leak. This data is surprisingly coherent and purposefully selected. This has given rise to several theories about their identity. A former Delta Green agent. The idea that the truth nerd is a former Delta agent initially seemed plausible. However, the public nature of nerd's actions makes this unlikely. Someone familiar with Delta's procedures would avoid such overt activities due to the risk of exposure. A proxy for a former agent. A more plausible theory is that the truth nerd gathers information from someone inside the organization. A former agent might be using nerd as a tool, feeding them data, possibly even without nerd fully understanding which details are genuine and which are fabricated. If true, the scope of the information shared suggests this hypothetical insider would need to have held a high security clearance. A disinformation agent for a hostile intelligence service. This theory sounds like something out of a conspiracy theory itself. It suggests that the truth nerd is a tool of an enemy agency designed to sow chaos and societal panic. However, the deliberateness and specificity of the information provided suggest a more calculated agenda than simple disinformation. An artificial intelligence. The most outlandish theory posits that the truth nerd is not human at all, but a rogue artificial intelligence. According to this hypothesis, Delta Green created an advanced AI-laden computer virus that escaped control and began independently disseminating information according to its own inscrutable logic. While this idea seems far-fetched, some agents find it hard to entirely dismiss. Unanswered questions. One curious aspect is why Delta Green has never officially initiated efforts to apprehend the truth nerd. Some reports indicate, however, that agents have engaged in direct communication with them. Could it be that nerd's actions somehow align with Delta's interests? It is possible that the information they provide aids Delta agents in uncovering individuals or groups meddling in dangerous areas of interest. Ultimately, whoever or whatever the truth nerd may be, their actions remain one of the many enigmas surrounding Delta Green. Perhaps during an investigation, you might stumble across their traces. Or, if fortune or misfortune allows, meet them face to face. But if that happens, think carefully before including it in your reports. Some truths are better left unrecorded. Thanks for your attention and see you in the next episode.